I closed my eyes, woke up and I saw my dream.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Avenge Street, bringing you guys yet again another Madden 16 Ultimate Team gameplay. Now here I'm bringing you guys the wild card game in my season. I told you guys I made it far in my season, and I sure as hell did. We're here, we're in the playoffs, and it's time to start picking up these wins and make it to the Super Bowl. Look at this, already my opponent scrambling out with Cam Newton, picking up 14 yards right there. And I just had a crazy playoff run with this team. As you can see, I switched over to the Jets unis for the playoffs, you know, just to mix it up a little, give a little taste to the viewers. Because I know some people use the same stadium and unis all year, and I don't like doing that. I like mixing it up. But here we go. He's just scrambling away with Cam Newton. Right there, I'm mashing the strip button, and we got the strip animation. And that's the big boy Michael Bennett going to be taking it back. Almost 70 yards to the house. And we're going to take an early lead, 7-0. And right there, he's got that curl route on me. Second and 9, he's just scrambling. That's all this guy does. He's going to these short underneath routes, and when nothing's open, he just scrambles out. And I mean, it's an easy game concept to pretty much play defense against. Right there, defense coming through though, we're going to get that sack. It's a pretty easy concept to cover when you're on defense, but the scrambling can definitely be annoying if you don't have quick defense alignment. And right there, that catch animation's annoying. There's a lot of stuff. Oh man, the game cut me off. The gameplay cut me off. That was bad users by me right there. But there's a lot of stuff that's annoying this year in Madden. And right here, John Elway is going to find Joe Horn deep down the middle of the field for 30 yards. And we're putting together a drive here as he's getting later and later in the second quarter. Right here, a dangerous pass, but Joe Horn comes down with it. Normally, if he wasn't using the safety, that'd probably be a pick. Because the safety will always come back down on it before the wide receiver for some reason. Right there, Elway almost punches in. He's 1 yard short. Right here, third down, we're scrambling, and we're going to get stopped to the 6. So 4th and goal, we're going for it. We find Kelvin Benjamin putting it in for a 6. And my opponent's going to have 2 minutes to try and work with the ball. And what a way to hang on to the ball right there. I think he got hit by like 3 defenders, and he still managed to hang on. And right here, he's just driving down the field like nothing's going to stop him. Just, you know, running his short play action, scramble, dink and dunk offense. But the defense was coming through, so 3rd and 18, and Cam Newton's going to throw over, who is that, Jordan Cameron? So with the overthrow, he's actually going to turn it over on downs. So back to our possession, we're just bombing it up to Joe Horn. The coverage isn't there. That's why you got to be careful using the safeties, because if you mess up your user, then you got a deep bomb in your hands. Right there, I didn't even touch the safety, but he just got that lucky animation that I was talking about earlier. Right there, a beautiful route by I believe that, who is that? I don't even know who that is, but that route was just blowing me up. Look at that, he goes to it again, and I didn't catch on to it, but he was blowing me up with that route. I never caught on to it, so that's that. Right here, he tries scrambling, but right before the half ends and we get the stop, so we go into halftime with a 14-point lead. And at this point, I'm just trying to milk clock and do whatever I can to get this game over with, because 14-point lead in MUT, that's actually surprisingly a big lead, and the game's kind of over at that point. But here we got John Elway, and I have forever in the pocket. O-line's going to work. We get it out to Shannon Sharp, picking up a big game, coming at about midfield. So right now I'm just trying to play it safe. Look at the time in the pocket. The O-line was feasting that game. But right now we're just taking our time. He's only sending, I think, 3. And right there, just went up and got it. So now we have a 21-point lead. My opponent has the ball back in his hands. I respect that. He's still trying to fight, put up a good game. I respect that. I would do that too, but not at this point. Not when I'm down by 28. I'm sorry, but I just take the early exit. And I think most people would do that too nowadays, because who really honestly wants to sit there and be down by 21 and just sit there and keep getting blasted by the other guy? So right here, the game gets paused by me. I guess I was doing something, and you know, sometimes you just gotta pause it for them. Sometimes they don't maybe know where that pause button's at, and so you gotta pause them, let them quit for themselves. So if you guys enjoyed this wildcard matchup, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and as always, it's been Avenge Streak. Talk to you guys later. Peace.